This is Steve from Boxing UK in association with Supreme CBD. Peter Fury, we've just watched Matty get the rounds in. Another one in the win column.
Yeah, definitely. He was told, take off the power and let's work on your boxing. Yeah. So that's it really. You got a good 6 rounds out of it. Dan went down, he got up. But he needs to close the distance more with his feet as well. To come behind his shots a bit better, close the distance. But it's good for him 6 rounds, so he's had a good move around.
Is it all about the rebuild since the knockout defeat, Peter, about getting that confidence back up over time?
Not really. He's got confidence and he's a devastating puncher, but I don't want him to. He needs to hold back on that, especially against these type of opponents. He needs to try and learn from them. As you can see there, he's not using enough of his jab. He needs to close his distance behind his shots more. But when you blasting people out and around, you're not learning any of that, are you? Yeah. So let's see it under the lights. But it was a good, relaxed performance from him. There was no pressure, no stress. So he'll watch the video back and make his necessary improvements.
Dan Garber was Hughie's last opponent. So moving on to Hughie, how is he?
Yeah, Hughie's very good. He's brilliant. He's in training now. He's boxing on GBM on the 28th in Ireland. Yeah. So he's all systems go for that now.
You've been very honest about Hughie's opponents, and it's about getting him in with somebody, and you've been very honest about the calibre of opponents. Can you tell us anything about is it Galway opponent?
Galway, yes, he is. I can't tell you anything, Listen, I've just said get a fight, so whoever it is.
There was talk of it a while ago, being Dillian Whyte over there. Was there ever anything in that?
I don't know, listen, maybe, maybe not. So I'm sure Dillian Whyte's got his own route, and Hughie's open to fight anybody you can get, really.
What would you like to see Hughie do, Peter? I know you've been frustrated again. I've watched a few interviews with you, and you're frustrated at being able to get Hughie those opportunities, because he is still in the Who Needs Him club, isn't he? Because he's a tough guy, and he's.
Look, I think the fighters will fight. There's not a question of that. I think it's the promoters and who's at the back of it. That understandably, he's high risk, low reward. So, that's it. But look, all we're going to do is keep getting him out, keep him busy, keep winning. And look, there's not an abundance of heavyweights. Yeah. Sooner or later, he's going to get his opportunity. And when he does, he's going to step in.
Put my local hat on. It's great to see Savannah back in a huge fight. What's Savannah recently? She's talked about Clarissa rematch. Is that the ultimate aim with you and Savannah?
We're just looking at one fight at a time. For now, it's Shadisha Green on the 11th of July, Madison Square Garden. So she's looking forward to that. She's very happy. It's for the IBF. So that's it. So I don't know anything about any negotiations or anything. Right. I'm just doing the training side of it. And let's see. But I expect a very good fight.
Does the fire still burn with Savannah? Because she's been out a while, Peter.
Oh, definitely. She's in the gym. She's training hard. She's sparring now. She's up to 3 times a week. And she's in the final month of sparring, so yeah, she's full on. Brilliant.
Just 2 very quick ones, Peter, before you go. A fella you were very close with had a little bit of a renaissance, Dave Allen. Are you pleased for Dave?
Yeah, I'm over the moon. It's about time. I'm very pleased with Dave Allen. He's been in hard fights. He's been at the receiving end, and Dave Allen's better than what you think he is. And I've always said it. If he dedicates, he can be a good fighter, and hopefully this now will spur him on to believe in himself. Which I think he will. So listen, I'm very happy for Dave. He's got a lovely young family there, and hopefully now we can make some serious money.
He's talking about Deontay Wilder. Your thoughts on that one? Because the Deontay Wilder that we think of isn't the Deontay Wilder that's been in the ring the past 2 fights. But Dave Allen's hitty-missy, to be honest, sometimes when he gets into the ring. Is that a sensible fight, Peter?
I think so. Dave Allen's 19 plus stone. He's a big heavy unit and he's coming forward. Yeah. So, Wilder can punch if you give him respect, but we've seen Wilder when he's pushed on his back foot, the power's not the same. Yeah. So, sure, Wilder can it, but, can Dave Allen withstand it? Yeah, he definitely could.
Yeah, one of the nicest guys in boxing. It would be great to see Dave Allen standing over Deontay Wilder, wouldn't it?
Do you know what it is? This is a hard sport. I wish everybody the best. I believe in the blessed Lord, and this is a sport. So I don't wish anybody any harm, and I wish the best man win. But Dave Allen, I know him. I've got a lot of respect for him, and I really want him to do well. And he's doing well. I'm over the moon for him. Yeah? He's earned his stripes as well. He's been in with everybody. So it's good news.
Very, very last one. Usyk DUBOIS, the rematch. Just your expert opinion on that, Peter. Repeat or revenge?
Well, we know Usyk's a sublime boxer, isn't he? He's got lovely footwork, and I think that'll be the difference. But look, he's got the power. You know, we've seen that with DUBOIS. He's got a lot better from the last fight. So, I don't know, I've got edge towards Usyk because he is a sublime boxer and he's very, very tricky. You know, but listen, everybody's beatable. And when you're in with somebody, he's got the right nickname, Dynamite, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So if he hits and he connects, that's it. And look, it's 12 rounds. You only need to make one mistake and it's over. So it's definitely one to watch. Can he win it? He definitely can win it. I just favour Usyk. I think he's too experienced.
And what's next for you, Peter? Is it Savannah?
No, I've got...
Hughie's before that, isn't he?
I'm going over to Holland on Sunday. We're going over with young Gradus Kraus and his dad. We're going over to see them. He fights on the 14th.
Yeah.
And then we're coming back to the UK. And then Gradus is on again with Hughie on the GBM show on the 28th. Yeah. So we got 3 fights and then Savannah.
And is James Dean okay?
James Dean's fantastic.
Because that was a great scrap, wasn't it?
It was a good fight. It was very good. I enjoyed it. But now James Dean's changed his pattern now because obviously, so it'll speak for itself when he fights next. But he's going to get a lot more international experience. Yeah. He's back. Yeah. And looking forward to it.
Brilliant. Peter, for you, I always appreciate your time. It's really great to see you, fella. Congratulations on tonight.
Yeah, and I want to wish my other young nephew, Walter Fury, all the best for his upcoming fight as well, because he's fighting soon.
Brilliant. I'll stick that up on a clip, Peter. Take care, fella.
Thank you very much.